Alright, before I actually show you the jumps, I'll go ahead and warn you that some of these jumps aren't possible for certain people because of the way the game's camera interacts with how your screen works. I use source mod, which allows me to change the height of my camera because normally I can't do a couple of these jumps. I've also used matte HDR level 0. It's a command that removes a lot of the shadows so that you can see what I'm doing a lot better. This is Dama, the first map with jump technology. Normally I take a smart bomb up here to help my team since I'm just going to be dropping my offhand item anyway. This first jump, you aim past this up on the top right corner. It'll land you right here. The next jump, you aim at the middle of the left side of the hack panel where it meets the floor. When you do that, it should stick you on top of the panel. This next jump, you jump straight to the first button, aim right here. By the time this bridge extends, your team will have caught up with you if they know what they're doing. There's also another jump you can do from the hack panel, but it requires this first button to have been pressed by one of your teammates, so I don't really think it's very useful. It's too slow. But you aim on top of these boxes over here. This next jump, you stand on top of this little block of ice over there, but you have to wait for the shield bug to get out of the way, otherwise it'll just hit you. Aim at the left of this pillar over here, and it'll jump you past all that junk. You should be able to hack before they can catch up to you. Next map with the jump is the immediately following map, Rydberg Reactor. The main jump of this map, called the door jump, is considered a cheat by most people, even if they think the other jumps aren't cheats, because it allows you to completely skip almost all of the level. I don't really think it's a cheat, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'll leave it up to you. Once again, the same idea, bring a smart bomb to help your team out. And then this first jump, the boots are over here. You aim on the left side of this chimney thing. It should take you right to the bottom of the stairs over here where the hack is. Just clear the way for yourself. You need to blow up this barrel for one of the following jumps. This is the controversial jump. You have to aim directly north of wherever it is you're standing on that door. It doesn't matter where you're standing, but it has to be directly north. This next jump, you stand on these stairs and you aim at this gray area over here. Once you land, you can just walk out. Otherwise, you'd have gotten stuck in there. Alright, now you just do the door jump again. It's very picky, but as you can see, it doesn't matter where you do it. Then you just run over here, and you can just jump straight on top of the end of the level. And that's it. It's very easy to get a speed run on this level by yourself like that, since you don't have to worry about the rest of your team. The last map with jump technology is also the last map in the campaign, Timor Station. It's actually the only map that has the blink pack. It's got infinite uses, and it has a stun effect like a prototype rifle. When you land on the ground, that'll stun enemies around you, but it also has a recharge time that is not insignificant, so most people won't use it here even though it has infinite ammo. And they also won't use it because they think getting it doesn't really help speed up the map. I like it just because it makes it much easier for me to get to the rocks fast without getting blocked by stuff like this down there and having to worry about it. So the blink pack's over here. You aim down at the bottom left corner where the rocks are. It'll take you straight to them and you can saw through. Normally after this point you would just drop the blink pack for the assault jets, because you need to be able to use them faster than the blink pack can recharge. But I'm going to keep the blink pack because I'm going to show you a couple jumps right here, and I would run out of charges if I just use the assault jets from here. Alright, so this first jump comes from up here. Normally you would just jump it immediately, but I'm going to wait for the bridge to move out of the way so you can see where I'm actually aiming. So you stand right here on this line, and you aim at this little knob here on this metal thing. It'll take you straight to this corner of the bridge. If you time it right, the bridge will almost not be moved at all, so you wouldn't be able to move left here. So what you would do is you would either jump over to the left there where that forklift is, or you can jump over here, aim at this little knob on this box. It'll take you straight to the biomass and the eggs. And when I go back, you'll notice that a lot of these spawns are missing. It's because it doesn't actually register that it's supposed to spawn them because you just jumped it. However, you can't actually run into them. You can't kill them though. And once you run past them, they'll spawn. Once you run past their actual spawn triggers, they will spawn again. Just like these parasites here. Alright, so this next jump I'm not even going to do because it's just a duplicate of that other jump. But if you can't do that first jump, try doing this one. You aim at this knob here, the one at the end, and it will take you to the same place that other jump took you. I can do that one without changing the size of my screen, but I can't do this one up here. But the other jump you can do here, I call the long jump. You aim right here on the top right over here of that pillar on the ground, and it'll take you straight to that forklift. You'll jump right over the corner. The problem with doing that jump is that the two shorter jumps are faster, but this one saves you a pair of boots. I prefer the long jump because I like having boots for the end of the level. The next jump here, you just aim right in front of the door. You don't actually have to burn this biomass, so you can just ignore it. Saw this door down and move on. This next jump is really handy because it skips all these big spawns over here in front of these rocks, so you don't have to deal with them while you're cutting the rocks down. The last jump on this level is a little bit annoying because you have to lower the bridge. But I just do it anyway because I like coming up here anyway. You have to wait for the bridge to go fully down. But once it is down, you just aim at this gray line right here, and it'll let you jump on top of this area on the map. Like this. If you can't get up there, try rolling. Anyway, that's the last jump. Unfortunately, you can't just go straight to Bloodhound because you'll run into this wall here. But you can just walk off this in case you didn't bother with doing the jump from here to there to skip the big bugs. The problem is it doesn't really save you any time. You could just go through the rocks like normal. It's up to you really.